Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Pat's Kingdom of Cards. I am your host, of course, your king, your liege, Sir Pat. Today we've got a very special box opening. Wait a minute. This isn't another Magic the Gathering box opening. Get that ish out of here. Don't worry. We still play Magic religiously. We'll be back with that soon. But today we're trying out Flesh and Blood. It's a game very similar to Magic, but it's got a whole different aspect to it. But if you like the stacks part of Magic, really like the interaction of it, then you would love Flesh and Blood. We're coming to you once again live from Gilded Raven Games, and Bob here is really the one that got me and Andrew, Joe, all of us into trying out Flesh and Blood, and it's a very cool game. You can start out with your hero right here. Your hero is basically like you. That's the person you're on the opposite side that you're attacking and whatnot. So they'll have a standard life point. They've got different. Games kind of like Commander and 60 card. There's different versions of it. Over here, you get a headpiece, chest piece, legs, arms. Your commander can either have one two-handed weapon or two one-handed weapons. This is your arsenal. You can arsenal a card from your hand, so you can have it for your next turn. Some cards are very specific that use arsenal. Blah blah blah. Over here, this is where your deck goes. Your graveyard. This is the pitch zone. Now, in order, how in Magic you have to tap lands for mana or whatever to pay for things, in Flesh and Blood, they have their cost over on the right side here. And each card not only can, attack and defend, whatnot, but it also is how you pay. Over here you'll have a blip from 1 to 3 that you can pitch to help pay for what you're trying to do. Some things require 0, some things require 2 or 3 or 5 or whatever. But that's where that would go. And then down here's your banishment zone. Once again, it's a whole other aspect to it. But this box was generously donated to the channel for opening only, don't worry, by Bob, Justin, and Simon, who will be joining us today for the opening. And it's actually a very special box. It is an OG first edition Crucible of War. Look at that. See right there? See right there? Minus the glare. That's the first edition symbol right there. Yeah, that means it's fancy. And in here there are some nice money cards that we're very, very hoping to crack. So let's see. How much longer can we make them stew? We want. Alright. Have I kept you guys waiting long enough?
He's the only one that's dying.
Yes. Bob's over here having an aneurysm waiting for me to do this.
I'm literally vibrating.
Alright, let's not give him a heart attack. Let's get it cracking.
Is he still there? I don't.
Yes, we're recording now, so we're good.
Okay.
Had a little bit of technical difficulties there, but, so very excited to start getting into Flesh and Blood. It's been around for a handful of years now, right?
Close to 4.
About 4 years. And it's been gaining a lot of popularity, especially in the Gilded Ravens store here. Can't keep the boxes on the shelf. All right, and down here is one of the areas you're looking for. That's where they got the rarity symbol. So that little tiny C is your common. So we're going to see. Since we're unfamiliar, we're going to go slowly at first. We don't want to pass up on the rares. But it's got, foils and whatnot. But there's a rainbow foil, which is, valuable but not as crazy. And then you're looking for the cold foil. All right, that one's regular. We got Kavdin, the Trader's Skins, and we got.
It's a twinning blade.
It's a twinning blade. It's not. Unfortunately, it's not the full art twinning blade.
Not the full art, but it's a twinning blade.
But correct me if I'm wrong, because I can't. I know you're supposed to look for the easiest way to tell if it's a cofoil or not is on the border.
It's on the border, yeah. So if this here was foiled and this, usually the cold foils really, really, really pop. So this is a rainbow foil, but it is a certainly nice rainbow foil.
Absolutely.
And also I like that it doesn't pringle, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
nice.
No, we definitely don't like those curved chip
All right.
cards that Magic
Rainbow
tends to.
foil,
$36 hit.
$36, not
$36
bad.
on
Off of the first pack, I'll take that. It's a good start. I think Justin would like to sleeve this. It is their box, so they are kind enough to let me open, but we're going to make sure we take nice care of the cards. All right. What do we got this time? Barraging Bighorn, Flood of Force, and ooh, that's a nice shiny. Now, once again, the edge does not look to be popping as much as Bob was saying, so I do not believe this is a cold foil, but we're going to continue along. All right, not as big of a hit, but we'll take it. We got plenty of packs left to go. I want to hear them freak out. I really want to come across that. Was it Arknight Shard?
Oh, yeah.
Arknight Shard? That's the big money card out of this. What was that going for the last time?
About $3,000 last time I checked.
Well, $3,000, damn.
Let's slide that right into
Yep.
the frame there.
I have not come across a $3,000 card in Magic. I know they exist, but I haven't seen it. And we got to push forward. That's another rainbow foil, common. Gonna put that into the chest plate spot. All right. I do like that these are opening up quite nicely. Some of the Magic ones, I'm worried I'm gonna damage the cards by opening because it's like Fort Knox just to get into the pack.
Well, because I think the packs are a lot older now, so the glue is probably brittled.
We got Reinforce the Line, Coax a Commotion,
Another Majestic.
and we got a Rune Chant.
Chant token.
Foil Rune Chant.
Full Rune Chant. No cold foil. It's okay. It's okay. Plugging right along. We do not give up.
$3.50 for a token.
What is it?
$3.50 for a full token.
$3.50. Not bad for a token.
We'll add it.
We'll add it to the count. Alrighty. We got a Zephyr Needle. We got a Rushing River. And we got a foil Sutcliffe's Research Notes. Rainbow foil. Alright, no big whammies yet. Still searching. Why'd you get me into another card game, Bob?
We need more players.
I hate money as much as I do. Actually, this is not exactly the game to play if you hate money. This is kind of the game to play if you like money.
That's true. It does seem to be going a little cheaper than Magic the Gathering.
Watching people open $4 packs and cracking $300 cards is not something I get out of Magic very frequently.
We got to push forward for our rainbow foil. So it seems like every pack, correct me if I'm wrong, but every pack comes with a foil, but every box comes with a limited number of cold foils.
One cold foil typically per box.
Okay. So it's good that we haven't hit the cold foil yet, because we want it to be one of our big money cards. Big money, no whammies. Come on, I want to see Bob shit a brick.
I had Dairy.
Ooh, we got a Majestic. Poison the tips. Until end of turn, arrows you control gain. If this hits a hero, they discard a card. And reload. If you have no cards in your arsenal, you may put a card from your hand face down in your arsenal. Go again. That's a big thing with Flesh and Blood. Like, when you're doing the combat chain, if you don't have some way of it saying go again, the combat chain ends there after that attack. And our foil is a Flying Kick. We'll put that Majestic over there. Not too bad. Alrighty. Bob's yours are still clean. How you doing over there, Simon?
I'm doing fine.
He's the most relaxed dude I've seen. With the possibility of cracking something huge here, he's looking like he might take a nap. All right, we got Promise of Plenty, Rushing River, And a rainbow foil, Promise of Plenty. That might be worth $1 or $2. It is a rare. So, rares in Flesh and Blood, Justin, you put this perfectly, is more like the uncommons in Magic, and then your Majestics or Legends or whatnot are your rare, are more like your Mythics in Magic. You don't really have an actual rare in the packs of Flesh and Blood. So we got Cindering Foresight, Dauntless, and a foil Dauntless.
Twice with that, huh?
All right. It's all right. That happens a whole lot in Magic too. So it's just a thing. Random my ass. All right. And then we got Crane Dance. Dancing. Do the safety dance. We got Marvin Skies, and I'm not going to pretend to pronounce that. Now, I mean, I love the border on it. It's definitely for the mechanologist is one of the what is it, like creature type classes. Thank you. But correct me if I'm wrong. This is still not cold foil, correct? No. All right, good. It is not one of the cards we talked about, so we don't want that to be the cold foil. This is the quietest I've ever seen you, Bob.
Bob is very anxious right now.
I'm very anxious.
All right. We got the Plasma Barrel Shot. We got High Speed Impact. And Out for Blood. Another common foil.
Discard a card from my hand, remove it from the game.
Not too shabby.
You need to tell your viewers I started basically across the room and now I'm just slightly out of frame with this camera.
Like barely. Like if it was cold in here, you'd see his breath coming across the screen right now. He's about to eat the packs. That's how anxious he is. All right, so we got another Barraging Bighorn. We got a Harmonized Kadachi. And Swing Fist, Think Later for our rainbow foil.
That's also how I play the game.
Swing Fist, Think Later. That's your style?
Yeah. So I don't win. I think I'm about to win and then I lose.
Hey, I mean, the couple games we played, you got me.
Yeah.
I mean, I am brand new to it, but
I've been getting clapped
still
this week.
Ooh, poor Bob. All right, we got a Promise of Plenty, a Mangle. That's another Majestic. Let's see, it's if Mangle deals 4 damage or 4 or more damage to a hero, destroy target equipment they control with a -1 defense counter on it.
This next card might be a hit.
It's good for Guardian.
Red Liner. Now that is our cold foil.
Yep.
Red Liner. At least it's a rare. All right, we're going to check the price on that and put it gently down there. It's a very pretty bow.
First edition full foil, $41.
$41. Not too bad. Definitely going to get a sleeve in that. So you said there was only 1 cold foil per box?
Typically, yeah.
Typically? Okay, well, so we still have a chance. You still, the full art on the 20 blade would be nice. Alright, we got High Speed Impact, Towering Titan, and another rainbow foil, Promise of Plenty.
The worst part is not even circumventing the damage. It's just gonna happen.
Yep, he's gonna put that in another sleeve. Come on now, come on. Let's get a big money hit here. Let's make Bob's anxiety not be for nothing. All right. So we got an Edge of Autumn. Another High Speed Impact. Hope you guys like High Speed Impact, because you've got about 10 playsets already. And another Rune Chant.
Before all that happens,
Wanted to show real quick. So you can, like, some of these, we were saying that the border looked very, very shiny, and it was harder to tell. But you can really see the difference once you compare. This is the cold foil. That's, like I say, I knew it right away once I actually saw it. You see something like this, it's not, it's kind of close. but that pops way too much. Like you can clearly see the difference, even with the glare. All right, let's continue. We're a little more than halfway through the box. We've gotten a couple good hits here. Let's hope for some more. Let's hope for that big splash finish. Last pack at the Arc Knight. Sure. Alrighty. We got Cindering Foresight, Reinforce the Line, and a meet and greet. With that knife, I really don't want to meet her. Definitely don't want to greet her. Looks like she's more ready for a slice and dice. How you doing over there, Justin?
Doing okay.
Hanging in there?
Yep.
We got another Crane Dance, Dauntless, and Foil Reinforce the Line. I do like the art on these. Like, that's one of the things I love about Magic and these other trading card games is just the art that goes into it. Like, you don't necessarily think of cards as like art pieces, but the work that these artists do into this is beautiful. They deserve a lot of credit for it.
It would ruin everyone's night, and that's not how
The comments. Azalea, ace in the hole.
I'm not going to do it.
We got a Centauri Saber,
Because at that point, no one would.
a Remorseless, which is another Majestic. Not too bad, not too bad. Check on that Remorseless.
I'm not going to be that. I'm not
And a Emerging Dominance.
going to Vandal Blast.
Dominating.
Uberrass.
Alright, we got 6 packs left. None of the big whammies yet, but have faith. Have faith. We've pulled some nice things on Pat's Kingdom of Cards. Let's keep that going.
Because lands are also art.
The first edition Remorseless is about $22.50 right now.
$22.50? Not bad. Alright. Hopefully you guys will cash in
I know.
on this box.
Look at this, I'm just like.
This is a daunting or dauntless endeavor. And we got another foil high-speed impact. Like I said, I hope you guys are very into high-speed impact.
I do play Dash, so
There you go. Dash being one of the heroes that you can do. Another interesting thing about this is like there's different versions. There's the young and then just like the regular version, correct? And that corresponds to the different game modes.
yep.
And I like it. There are some rules different from Magic, obviously, like we said, but you know it's definitely very interesting and worth taking a look into. So we got a Tripwire Trap, the Spoils of War, and a Sutcliffe's Research Notes for our Rainbow Foil.
I think Spoils is a hit.
Spoils?
Might be a hit.
Ooh,
Majestic.
it is a Majestic. Good catch. Good catch. Such a tiny little thing. I'm gonna put that to the side while they check on the pricing.
First edition is about $11.
Not bad.
Deals combat damage to a player, you may have it deal that much
Put that in the
damage.
Majestic card. It's okay. It's okay. We still got 4 packs left.
Also, because it's fly 5,
Still chance.
trigger, and I draw a card.
Let's do this. We want to hit that button, but we're only hitting it for the big hits. We got another cash in and a Brutal Assault.
Back to the command zone. Right back to the command zone.
Rainbow Foil. Last 3. Come on now. Let's a full art Twinning Blade. What was the chick?
Shayana.
Shayana Cold Foil and Cold Foil Arc Knight. Sure.
Now we're wishing.
I'm calling it. It works out sometimes.
Any one of those three, honestly.
Anyone, yeah. We need a nice big money hit for them. They've been so patient. So patient, and it's you want to have a nice card to take home to mom. Alright, we got another Cindering Foresight, another Barraging Bighorn, and another Shiny Brutal Assault. Alright, so I was wrong on that one.
This box is about to become a brutal assault on everyone.
Oh yeah.
Listen, have faith.
I'm down for the next
Have faith.
one.
If there's any negativity in my kingdom, it'll come from me.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
so it's only going to cost me 2.
That's your highness to you.
So it's only going to be $1
Yes, my lord.
All right. Promise of Plenty. Towering Titan. And the Workshop for our shiny.
They all have double. Keep in mind,
We've gotten some nice hits. You know, a couple little nice things. Not too crazy. Let's all hope and wish that this is a nice big hit. It is our last pack of Crucible of War First Edition. Our last chance at one of the big money hits. Let's not disappoint. Come on now. Come on. We're going to do this one slow. So, we're out for blood. Screw this, alright, get out of the way. Alright, we're just about there. We got a rock slide trap. We got another majestic, righteous cleansing. And then our last card. You guys ready? Whirling Mist Blossom. Womp. It's very pretty. Well, Bob, Simon, Justin, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry we couldn't do it. It happens, though. We've opened a couple boxes on this channel, like my Eternal Masters box was. Yeah, I got a couple nice cards, but it was a dud. It happens, but that's half the fun of opening these things. Otherwise, you just buy the card outright. You know, is going for that chance of that money card. Well, I hope someday soon you guys will waste a whole lot of money again so that I can open another box for you.
I'm ready. Look it up, Bob.
Go straight to the.
That's the spirit we love here on the kingdom.
We're upgrading already.
Go straight to the Welcome to the Wraith as if we won.
Hey, you never know what you're going to get out of that.
Oh, true.
You just let me know.
Oh, we will.
But thank you guys for letting me open this box for you. Like I said, once again, I'm sorry we weren't able to get any of the big hits for you. And Bob, thank you especially for allowing us to do this here at your beautiful store, Gilded and Raven Gaming in Somerset, New Jersey. You know, please stop by once again. Great environment, lots of very helpful, nice people. Fun, a lot of fun things to do, from trading card games, board games, anything, D&D, all that. Something for everybody. Please check them out. And once again, thank you guys for joining us here on Pat's Kingdom of Cards. Good night.